Hi everyone, this is Ripper of Ripper Gaming, and today I've got some cool mods that JSAUX sent over for the ROG Ally. So I haven't made a lot of videos lately, but really, if I'm honest with you, the ROG Ally is the handheld device I use the most. I do have the Legion Go, I've got the Steam Deck OLED, and they're all good in their own ways. But I find myself coming back to the Ally. And there's a few reasons I'll probably do another video for, but that's perfect because I've got these accessories that JSOX sent over. We're going to go through, try them out, see how easy they are to use, and then just I'll give you my honest opinion on them. They did send them over. I will tell you that. They didn't charge me for these, but they're not paying me for this review. And I've always been upfront with them that I will just be honest about anything they send me. So I actually have several JSOX products before I even spoke with them, and I do like them, but I'll look at each one individually. So I'll go ahead and show you through what we got. We have a silicone handle. Looks like it's just kind of a grip that goes around it that we'll try out. That'll be the last thing probably. Well, maybe we'll try that before we try the mod case. So we've got the mod case, which looks interesting to me. I do want to check this one out because I did have the D-brand case for my Steam Deck and I really liked it. And this looks to be somewhat similar design. So I think I'm really going to like that. And then the first thing is this tempered glass screen protector. So I have never really been good at putting these on. So I'm not going to blame JSAUX if I don't do great at this, but I am going to go through their kit and go through installing it and give you my honest opinion on it. If it goes well, then I'll tell you that's good because, like I said, I don't have a lot of luck with these. So I will start with opening up this screen protector. I did try to clean my Ally, but I'm sure the camera picks it up better than my eyes. It always seems to, but there's little specks of dust. There's stuff here and there. Relatively clean for using it. If that will go ahead and stop being blurry there. See, there we go. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to open this up. And I know people talk about my nails, but yeah, I bite them too often. Need to work on that. But let's see here. So we bring this open. Got it's like a wet wipe and cleaning cloth, dust removal. That is going to be key because that's where things usually go wrong. And it looks like they've included 2 screen protectors because they already know I'm probably going to mess this up, as well as many others. I'm sure there are some of you that can just do this perfectly with no issues. I do like that they've included this, looks like a little kit to try and hold on to it for perfect placement. That is really helpful. So gonna look forward to that. And I'll tell you, I'm probably like a lot of you out there where I don't read directions, but I'm going to on this because I want to make sure that this goes well. Sorry about that camera there, it just keeps trying to refocus. See if it can. Yeah, I usually use autofocus. It usually does a pretty good job, but sometimes it messes up. Okay, so there are 2 of these here that come in that packet. So it's a wet wipe cleaning cloth. It's an insulation kit. Since we have 2 of these glass, that's what we'll assume we have extras. And then this piece here, which is kind of like a squeegee used to help apply everything. So let's see. I'm sure there's some instructions that are very okay. That says product warranty card. I think on the back of this it actually walks you through it if I remember correctly. So yeah, basically, see if we get some focus there. Step 1, clean with alcohol cotton and electrostatic dust collector. Peel off the only released film layer of the tempered glass protector. Notice action must be slow to avoid damaging it. Align the screen protector with the tablet screen and cover it. Gently press the tempered glass film from the middle to the surroundings with your hand until it completely fits the screen. So, sounds easy enough. Let's see. So get one of these open. Let's see what's inside of it here. Oh, that's pretty, there we go. Okay, dust absorber, kind of like a little sticky pad to get the dust off of there. Wet wipes, and then this. So just verify we're in the right order. Clean it with the alcohol, cotton, the wet wipe, alcohol, cotton, wet wipe, and dust collector. So I don't know if we do this one first. I do use my Ally fairly often, so I want to make sure this is done well. Alright, got our alcohol here. Okay. Put that over here. That should get the oils from our hands off of there. If you got a brand new device, it might not be bad, but I've had this one for a while. So now I'm drying it. I gotta say, from this angle it looks pretty clean, but you know, the camera usually picks up more than my eyes do. So we're gonna do this dust absorber, which is kind of like a sticky piece of tape. It's gonna grab any dust off the top of it. I'm gonna be very particular about this. Anywhere I see anything, I'm gonna keep that over here just in case. Then it looks like we are supposed to put this on. Kind of has it in place there. And then we're gonna pull this out here. What's it say here? Please peel this off. Please peel off this mask before application. A little hard to read probably on the camera there. Okay, so we peel this off. And then I believe we should put this in here. Kind of lines it up for us, perfect. Well, maybe not so perfect. That's why we have two, I guess. Okay, there we go. Okay, you can already see dust there. It says push inward out. So I can see a few bubbles. This is where I always mess up these type of devices, with the bubbles. Okay, that's got that kind of on perfect there. Doesn't look like we have anything underneath it. Hopefully we're good. And I think at this point it's just about working the bubbles out. See if there's any other tips they have for us on here. Gently press tempered glass film from the middle to the surroundings with your hand. Okay, so we did that. So I mean, it seems to be on pretty perfectly, I might add. I do see a little mark here, and I don't know if that's from something I got on it. Maybe it's just with your hand, so maybe I just need to work this out with my hand first. Okay, so I see, let's see, I'm not sure if you can see, I see a few little marks here. Now, like I said, this could be all on me. Let's see if we can get some focus on this. There we go. So I'm going to give this a little time here. Maybe I'm just impatient with these type of things. So I'm going to give it some time, but I do have a second one if this doesn't work. So it might just be about Okay, yeah, like that one just came out on the top left here. So you can see that one's gone. So I probably just have to be a little patient and work these out. So yeah, I'll keep doing this. I'll probably play with it some later. Just keep going and make sure I'm giving this the best opportunity to be successful here. Yeah, so it looks like it's on. Let me go ahead and turn on the Ally and see. I'm sure it's got fine, you know, good responsiveness, all that. So still a couple spots there. I'm gonna work on those. Those could definitely be on me. Everything about it, it's a matte protector, so that's nice. So let's just see here. Everything seems to work just fine there. Let's see. Seems to register a click there, even in that spot where I need to work things out. So it's got a nice matte finish. Hopefully you can kind of see that. So that is pretty nice if you like to play outside. So assuming you can put it on correctly, they make it pretty easy. I think it just takes a little bit of patience with working out some of these spots, which is just my downfall. That has nothing to do with JSAUX. So yeah, these are even working out as I do it. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Yeah, I've almost got those out there. So anyway, yeah, looks nice. I really like the fact, and I know some of them already have this, but I like the fact that it comes with this to place it properly. That makes it sit in there very nicely. I've got a second one. Like if I just can't get these out and want to try it again, I've got a second one to try with here. So if you mess up, that is nice that they've included that. So I'm going to move this kit out of the way, and we're going to check out some of the other accessories. But so far for me, I'd say this is a nice one, and I did not even realize, maybe it says it on there, I just hardly didn't look. Just says tempered glass, 9H hardness, scratch resistant, ultra clear. Oh, it does say matte, duh, right there. So yeah, that's pretty nice. I definitely like that. That's pretty nice. Okay, so now let's check out a couple of these other things here. Move that over to the side, and then we've got the silicone handle here. We're just going to try that one first because it looks like it's just a slip-on, hopefully to help with grip, because the MODCASE will probably be the one. I don't think they really work together. Oh, there's a bit to this. Look at that. So you've got some extra thumb grip protectors there. Looks like you've got some extra. Are these for the back buttons? Maybe? It might be for grips. We'll have to take a look at it here. Let's see what it looks like. Obviously, kind of funny. It just kind of folds up there. Oh! I was mistaken. I thought this was... And when they say handle, they're not joking. They mean handle. So these are silicone handles. So basically, so you don't get things dirty. And so you can take these off and wash them a lot easier than trying to maybe wash the device. So I know a lot of people have complained about the white color of the device. I personally haven't had any issues with it. So no issues there. And my son plays on this device a bit as well. And he's 13. And it hasn't really shown any signs. These are really simple. You just kind of slide them on. That's actually pretty nice. This is not a product, honestly, that I would probably consider buying. But after putting it on here, I do like it. I mean, it's got a nice grip here. Everything still feels accessible. Let me get in here, turn this thing on, and get in and see if we can actually still hit our buttons fairly easily. A little bit harder to hit the buttons. That doesn't mean it's not usable. It's definitely usable. But on the other hand, it also makes it to where you don't accidentally hit them. So yeah, if you want some grips, they're not as grippy as I would expect, to be honest. I mean, they do have these textures here. Hopefully you could see that pretty well. So yeah, that texture helps. but being silicone, it's still a little bit slick. But yeah, if you're mainly wanting to just protect it, I think it's good. If you want it for grip, it's not bad. I mean, you see I can kind of pull and flex it here. It's not sliding out of my hands easily. So let's see what all else is included here. So that's kind of nice. I know a lot of people were selling something like this I saw for 3D printing, and this is basically, let's see if it'll focus on it with the background here. Yeah, so these are just little slip-ins for up here. If you don't know, this is a connector for a special connector for ASUS to connect to their mobile GPUs, but you plug into just this small portion here, right here, for USB-C. So some people like to cover that up so that dust doesn't get in and just leave the USB-C hole exposed. So it comes with those, so that's nice. And then these here, they're curved. They really do feel like they're just for the buttons back here. And the reason being is probably because since this silicone has a little extra thickness to it, that it makes them stick out if you want to use them. I personally don't mind it, so I'm not going to put these on. But you know, I can still reach these fairly easily. It doesn't bother me. I will try out the top one just to see how easily it goes in and comes out. Usually I'd use my nails, but you know, if you don't have any, then it might be a little bit harder to put in and take out. So we got 2 of them. Guess that's it's kind of flimsy. See there? So we will put this in here. Goes in easy enough, to be honest. I mean, that just kind of pops right in. Looks like it was meant to work that way. Yeah, I like that. Okay, well, these are honestly an unexpected add-on that I didn't think that I would recommend, but I do like them. I mean, I don't know if they're going to work with the MODCASE. So if you want something like a case, then you might not want to use these. But I haven't had a case on this the whole time, and of course that's going to vary as to where you live and you know what your environment's like as to whether or not you need a case. Or if you travel a lot, that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is nice, especially just for using at home. So we'll put the rest of these pieces up. It does look like it comes with even some additional thumb pads there, like different styles. So if you want to put thumb pad covers on there, I know some people put a lot of wear on their thumbsticks. So that's pretty nice. That's a cool little item there. So let's move all this stuff out, and we are going to take a look at the MODCASE. So we'll find out if it works with these grips or if you have to use them separately. So let's, oh, there you go, a little bent during shipment, but no big deal. All right, we'll in there, open it up. So looking at this, it looks like it's got the back cover. Let's see, MODCASE. I'm not sure what that is, but we will take a look at it. Look in here and see what all we have. Okay, this feels quality. Just initial, you know. Let's see here. Oh, that must be a kickstand. Okay. Retaining hole kickstand. Okay. I don't know if that's probably inside of this, so we'll move this out of the way. It says non-slip grip. I can already tell you the grip on this is better than the silicone grips. I mean, I still like these, but this one is, it just, you can tell it's got a better grip. This is a rubbery type material. It actually, I have my competitor named case over here, and I'm just kind of feeling on it, and I actually like the grip on this one better than the other one, so that's a plus. It's got a good grip. I do like that. So let's get everything out of it here. And I'm a little confused as to this still, but we'll figure it out. So looks like we've got this case here. It's got this kind of thick foam here. It's real nice. Kind of to cover the screen here, keep it safe, so that's good. And then we've got this semi-flexible. You can kind of see, you know, it'll bend here, but it, like the back of it has got hard plastic. So like this is just rubberized, this is hard plastic, so that keeps it safe right there. And it's got the little kickstand built in right here. There we go. Yeah, this is why you don't bite your nails. This looks very similar to the kickstand on another product that did handhelds before everyone else. There's no problem with it. It's just a problem with me biting my nails. Unfortunately, it makes it a little bit harder to get into. But it looks like it's magnetic. So if you look in there, you'll see the magnet for it. We'll put that over to the side. Looks like it should hold it up. So based on the fit here, it just doesn't look like these silicone grips are going to work with it. So it's really, you use one product or the other. So I'm going to take these silicone grips off to put it in here and try it out. I really do like those silicone grips. They feel pretty nice. But if you want the ultimate protection, something like this is going to be probably your best bet. So, and if you look at the back here, let's compare the two. Then you see the vent holes line up, so that's pretty nice. You know, they took that into account to make sure that you know, it's going to be well ventilated. So you just kind of force these things in here typically. It doesn't look like it goes over any of the thumbsticks or the buttons. So it shouldn't be, you know, the top buttons maybe. So it shouldn't be too hard to use. Just kind of work it in here. Wonder if I need to start with the bottom on both sides first. Probably a better idea. Yeah, we'll start getting the bottom piece in. Now that hard piece on the back makes it a little bit harder to flex it. So it works better to shove the bottom in and then work the top around it. So this part's more flexible. It is a tight fit. Maybe if we do both sides at the same time. Yeah, this, well, it should stay on there pretty well because this is not simple to get on, but it's not the type of thing you're going to take off and on and off and on. So, yeah, that's the problem. I kind of get stuck between the buttons here. Let's see if I can get that out. I almost need something to help me with it, not a knife. I might need to grab something out of my kit here. Let's see, I actually have a little spatula, plastic spatula type thing I use sometimes. It's really meant to spread thermal paste, but works well for this type of thing. Perfect. It's exactly what I needed. Something to just kind of get it out of that little crevice there. Not the best design for that just because it's a little harder to get into. But if you have something you can kind of wedge in, then you can get it to fit around there. Like I said, this is usually a one-time installation. It's not something you're typically going to do constantly. Okay, so looking at the fit, the front feels a little, maybe I just need to pull that forward. Feels a little off. Okay, I can still get my fingerprint in there. My finger in there for the fingerprint recognition. I do have it combined with this from the other kit, so that's kind of nice. Gives it a little clean look there. Looks like our volume and everything seems to work. Still have access to all the ports. Hard to say how well it lines up on the back, but I can see the, let's see if you can kind of see inside of there. You can see the other ports on the inside. So I think that lines up fairly well. I don't know if you can see it well through the camera, but I can kind of see in there how they both line up. So, yeah, I think this part just, you know, it's flexible. It's a little off on the form and fit. It's not bad. No, I evidently started a game by accident, so whatever I'm playing here, we'll check that out in a second. But yeah, the grip on this is really nice. I like it. Outsiders. I don't even remember what this game is, but I seem to have too many. If you played this game, say something in the comments. Tell me what you think of it. Oh, it wasn't the Outsiders. It's Metal Hellsinger. Okay, this game is fun, but doesn't work so great with Bluetooth headphones just because of the latency. Turn that down. So, alright, yeah, I mean, this is I gotta say, this is a really good job on this. I like this. Just the feel of it is solid. I'm gonna turn that off, and we're gonna see how easy it is. Tell you one thing, on the other one I used on my Steam Deck, it is very hard to put this case on. You kind of have to, you know, see there's a little lip on it, and you have to fight it. So not the easiest, but we'll try it on here. Usually it's best to put it on the top first, and then just pop it on here. Okay, so this is a nice design. See, you've got your charging here. Now keep in mind, if you have a bulky charger, then you're not going to be able to easily do that. But in this case, yeah, if you just use the one that comes with it, it should fit it nicely. Got the protection for the thumbsticks. That's really nice. So yeah, this is a really nice case. Adds a little bit to the weight, but it's not bad. And if you just want something easy to throw in your bag, this is really, really nice. I would definitely recommend it. And the nice thing for me is I've got a lot of devices with kickstands. And I really wish they'd included one on the ROG Ally, but since they didn't, having a device or having a case with a kickstand makes a big difference for me. This is a little hard to get if you don't have great nails. That's my fault though, but I know there's others like me. So, you know, it's magnetic, that's nice. It's a little wobbly, you can kind of see here. Yeah, so I mean, it'll sit just fine, obviously, but you've just got this one piece here that I'm still trying to, okay, there, I can work it out with that now. So, kind of hard to see there, but it's just that little piece. So yeah, it'll hold it in place if you're just watching something, but, you know, it's going to look a little weird, but shaking my desk here, and you can see it wobbles, right? So, it's not the sturdiest kickstand, but if you just want it for something like that, that's nice. In my case, I have several devices. I kind of line them up in a row. This will allow me to do that. Of course, I can sit it like this or like this because we've got the covers up here. Obviously, you sit it like this, you're going to have some wobble, but not a big deal in my opinion. I do like the case. I think a better kickstand, maybe one centered more towards the middle here, and one that was a little bit wider would have been nice. And maybe a little thing to kind of pull it up if you don't have nails, you know. I can get it sometimes, and then it doesn't lock in place, it kind of flops down there. But overall, I think this is a really nice case. The real big improvements to me would be just more of the kickstand, but the rest of it is nice. And if you notice, when I put this on my other devices I've had cases for, they click and it's really hard to get on and off. This one seemed to just kind of almost like hold on by friction. So let's try and take it off and see how bad it is. So yeah, it seems to pop off pretty easily. So you don't have to like click it and struggle. You just put it over the top here and just, there, it holds it on. Doesn't really seem to fall out or anything. Of course, since it's friction, just holding it like that. I mean, I'm sure if you grab the edges and shook, you could maybe get it loose. But I think this is a really nice setup. The only thing you might be concerned about is you've got your triggers up here. Now that protects them, but these back triggers aren't protected. But they're inset, so if you look here, you know, they're not really going to hit anything. But if you want to carry it in your bag like this, this is a good solution to carry it around without worrying about the thumbsticks and everything getting messed up. I mean, these might get hit, but the top ones are protected. And I don't think these are going to be too big of an issue. So overall, I think this is really a nice device. So yeah, so everything they give me seems to be really nice quality, really well built. If you want some at home, I definitely would recommend these silicone handles, and the fact that it comes with the cover for up top. Let me pull this back off. The cover for up top comes with a couple of those. That's nice, just a nice little add-on. And the fact that it comes with some thumbsticks if you want to use them, as well as buttons. You can see they're just 3M tape that stick on the buttons. Those are nice. I don't know how long those would last. I probably wouldn't use them myself. But yeah, this is a nice little setup they sent me. So 3 different items. I would honestly recommend any of them. And then maybe I'll try and give you an update on my page as far as how the bubbles work out, because I probably just need to spend some time working those out. And if I can't get every little, like that little spot there, if I can't get that out, I might end up trying again with a second screen protector. That's a nice thing. If you buy the kit, you get 2, so you're covered. So anyway, that's a review of some of these new products that they sent me. I do want to figure this one out. I haven't sorted this out yet. So these are not magnets. It looks like this is a strap here that can go on. Does it go through there? No, this one here. Before we end the video, we'll see if we can figure out what that is. So I'd like to know. It shows this here. Shows it in here. It almost looks like a watch strap, but I know that's not what it is. So, but yeah, it looks like, see these here? It looks like it should pop into that. Maybe it pops in like this. Here, we'll put this. That's what this is for, right? Oh, I'm crooked on it there. Okay. Doesn't have the perfect fit, but you can slide it into place once it's on. So that's nice. Yeah, so you can see from here, looks like these clip onto here. And looks like this is really more of a, I think I get what this is. This is like a strap, so if you want to put something on it, right? So you want to put a battery pack or something, there's a small one, and then this one's a bit longer here if you have something larger. So that makes sense. Like, I have a portable hard drive I like to use for some of my devices, and that has ROMs on it, that kind of stuff. So you could fit something like that in there. And then this just pops into the back of it here. So, let's see. Looks like we've got this. Maybe that side needs to go in. Yeah, so this is meant to pop in from what I can tell here. There we go. But it pops off a little easy. So, yeah. I'm not sure how well that will hold up over time, to be honest. Because it looks like you move it in with the top part here, and then it just kind of sits in there. So, I mean, if you're just wanting to hold something like your charger or something, or battery, it's probably okay. But if you pull at the right angle, like this way is fine, but if I pull like that, and maybe it's meant to kind of come off easily like that, it's not perfect, right? But it is a nice little feature. It comes with 2 of these straps. So if you have maybe a battery on one, maybe a dock or hard drive, something like that on the other. So anyway, yeah, this is a nice thing that, you know, my only real big complaints on this one are kickstand, and this could be a little bit better designed. And then this kind of, if you notice here, it can kind of move. Well, it doesn't really move once you get it in the spot, but if you put it on sideways or crooked, you can move it back down into the spot. But it's not really moving back and forth once it's on. So that's good. Good to know. Yeah, pretty good design. So I'll have links in the description for all of these. Should be able to put links on JSAUX site and look them up on Amazon for you as well. But yeah, I'd recommend any of these. And just know that, you know, with the caveats, you know, that I've mentioned in this video, But other than that, I mean, I would still buy these for myself. The only questionable one is I might not buy the silicone because I really like this case. So I'd probably go for the case over the silicone. But if you just want something for extra grip at home, then the silicone handle is nice for it as well. So anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Comment if you like this type of video. If there's other stuff you want me to try and review, if I can get my hands on it, I will. But appreciate y'all watching, and talk to y'all later.